Hi everyone, a very wonderful good evening. I have a question for everyone. Who do you think that he is or she is the most powerful individual in this world, on this earth? Like, I know the answer may vary, but still I want to know your perspective. Whom do you think?
Me.
Oh, okay, that's great and interesting. Anyone else?
My mom.
Well,
My parents.
okay. So I have been, coming across few of the podcasts, few of the quotes, and recently I just listened to Yuval, the author of uh, History of Mankind, I think. See, of course, see, Almighty, but again, when we call it almighty, but it's like, of course it is, right? But we don't have that proof, right? But again, still I would agree with the answer. I'm just talking about the individual or anyone. So recently, Nitin Kamat was asking Yuval, and then he came up with different answers. And then Kamat mentioned that I think a storyteller is the most powerful individual in this world. Similar quote was given by Steve Jobs. So I think anyone, whether he is a person, I mean, in the quote, in any era, if someone has well said his or her side of a story, I think he is the most powerful person because he would have made so many people believe in himself or herself. So that was my I just wanted to share that. Now I would like to welcome every one of you in the 223rd meeting of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow. And here, as we all know, that our mission is to provide a conducive, supportive, and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. There are some general directions for our online sessions, uh, which are as follows. Ensure that you are logged in with your correct name. It will help us to identify you easily. All speakers, role takers are requested to add the name of their role next to their name. All the guests are requested to prefix guest before their name. It can be done by clicking the participants tab to rename yourself. Know when your camera is on and avoid doing any activity that may distract the speaker. Uh, from guidelines for that continues. Please mute your microphone except when it's your turn to speak to avoid background noises from interrupting the meeting. Please unmute your microphone and start your video when the Toastmaster of the day or the table topics master asks you to do so. Let the host and the co-hosts handle all the controls. Sergeant Adams guidelines refrain from speaking about religion, sex, or politics in a derogatory manner. Avoid interjecting the speaker when he or she is delivering a speech, evaluation, or report. Please raise your hand to volunteer during table topics session to speak. Look out for the green, yellow, and red colored cards on the screen. They will be displayed by the timer at the appropriate times. At the end of every segment, please cast your ballot when the host displays the polls on the screen. Uh, now, I'm done with the job of Sergeant at Arms for the time being, and will be taking over the role of presiding officer of as our president is not there in the meeting. I can see a few of the members are there. From my side, I think they are for the very first time. So I would request Toastmaster Aditi to introduce herself uh, so that all the other members can be aware about you. Toastmaster Aditi.
Hello, everyone. A very wonderful good evening. My name is Aditi, and I am from UGI Toastmaster Club. I am pursuing BTech. I'm in second year from United College of Engineering and Research. My hobbies include painting, sketching. I particularly enjoy Lipton and mandala art. That's all about me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So today we all have gathered, of course. We have all been looking at the pattern of the Toastmaster Club of Lucknow's meeting. We most of the time have been no, sorting for all of the members, but here I would mention a special names of the participants, especially from UGI Toastmaster Club. They have been of great help, and I think if there can be an award created by Toastmaster International, then that can be what can be the most helpful club in the Toastmaster. That can be an award, and which can be given to UGI, and of course their participants and the members of UGI can be you know applauded for that. What can I say? Kindness would be a very small word to be true. I would say there must be a huge some pompous word for them. A magnanimity kind of word would be great for them. So that is something I would say. So again, I would thank each and every member of UGI Toastmaster Club for always taking up the roles in Toastmaster Club of Lucknow's meeting. Uh, Now I have our Toastmaster of the day, uh, Toastmaster Aditi, who has willingly opted for the Toastmaster of the day, and with the great theme. And I request each and every one of you to give her a huge round of applause for taking up the role. And now I'm handing over the stage to Toastmaster Aditi. Toastmaster Aditi.
Am I audible and visible clearly? Okay, okay, okay. Dreams are not destroyed by the failure, they're destroyed by hesitation. And that hesitation is why today's theme is the courage to begin. A very good evening to each and every energetic soul present today. Since this is an online meeting, show me some energy. Make this a screen full of emojis if you're as excited as I am for this meeting. Okay, okay. That seems you all are excited. Okay, okay. Now I need everyone's participation. Tell me one thing you have been delaying, something you know you should start, but you haven't. Anyone? Yes, Toastmaster Manvi, please.
Getting up early.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. So that small moment of hesitation, the tiny space between thinking and doing, that's exactly what today's theme is about. The courage to begin. Now, as we begin this meeting with courage and confidence, it's important. Uh, it's important we are evaluated with the same spirit. So, the general evaluator plays a crucial role in observing the entire meeting and providing constructive feedback that helps us grow. May I now invite our general evaluator, Toastmaster Prerna. She is the president of UGI Toastmaster Club. She is a third year BTech student pursuing her bachelor's degree from United College of Technology, and she is someone who loves dancing. Toastmaster Prerna, please come forward, explain your role, and introduce your team. Stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aditi. Now, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. Myself, Toastmaster Prerna, and today I'll sit beside you because I'm not standing, so I'll say I'll sit beside you, sit before you, not just as a general evaluator, but as the head chef of the kitchen. I know today is my fast, but I'll still say the head chef of the kitchen. But as the head chef of the kitchen, the Toastmasters platform is our kitchen. In a professional kitchen, the head chef does not cook every dish. They just see the dishes. They evaluate the dishes. And for doing so, I have my team, the time, the AKA kitchen's clock master. Every professional kitchen runs on timing, and the timer is like the person watching the oven and the stopwatch. If a dish is undercooked, it's incomplete, and if it's overcooked, it loses the quality. And for doing so, we have someone who is the biotechnologist turned into psychology enthusiast, pursuing PGD in training and development from ISTD Delhi, and she has a keen interest which includes interacting with people, making friends, and giving surprises. And how much I know her, she also enjoys helping others, supporting others, and she's none other than Toastmaster Manvi. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Journal Evaluator. This made me realize that I need to change my introduction because I already completed my PGD in training and development. Along with that, I today will be performing the role of timer. As the name suggests, I, being the timer of the meeting, will be helping you with the timing part. Wherein I have three cards. One is green, second is yellow, third is red. For the speech section, if we'll have the icebreaker speech, then the green card will be shown at 4 minutes. At 5 minutes, the yellow card will be shown. And at 6 minutes, the red card will be shown. And if we have any other project like Toastmasters Ishan is delivering a speech, for that specific timing, the green card will be shown at 5 minutes, the yellow will be shown at 6 minutes, and the red will be shown at 7 minutes. Please note during the speeches, we do have grace period of 30 seconds on the both sides. So anyone who speaks for less than who speaks for 4 minutes 30 seconds and a maximum of 7 minutes 30 seconds will be qualified. Coming to the second part, that is the table topic section. The green card will be shown to the speakers at 1 minute. The yellow card will be shown to the speakers at 1 minute 30 seconds, and the red card will be shown to them at 2 minutes. In the table topic section, we only have the grace period of 30 seconds at the above side. That means anyone who speaks for 1 minute till 2 minute 30 seconds will only be qualified. Now coming to the third section, that is the evaluation session. For the evaluators, the time limit is 2 to 3 minutes. Green will be shown at 2 minutes, yellow will be shown at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and at 3 minutes the red card will be shown. Again, in this section as well, we have the we have the grace period of 30 seconds on both these sides. That means any evaluator who speaks for 1 minute 30 seconds till 3 minute 30 seconds will be qualified. I will be back with my timer report whenever the general evaluator calls upon. That was all from my side. General evaluator, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, uh, Toastmaster Manvi. Now, coming to the next role, the accounter, aka quality inspector. In a kitchen, there's always someone tasting the dish and saying, too much salt, too many unnecessary spices. And for that, we have Toastmaster Ronak. Toastmaster Ronak is a fourth year BTech student pursuing Bachelor's of Technology in Computer Science Engineering from United College of Engineering and Research. He's a member of UGI Toastmasters Club. He's someone who is driven by curiosity. He loves to explore new technology, learns how he can make it work smarter and also love to travel new places. And Toastmaster is a platform where he finds him growing and expressing himself. He's excited to learn, share, and connect with all of us in next meetings as well. So over to Toastmaster Ronak.
Hello. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you are.
Uh, Hello.
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes, sir, you are
Okay.
audible.
So, so good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. As the accountant for today, my role was to observe and note the uses of filler words and unnecessary sound during the meeting and throughout the meeting. These filler words includes like, basically, so repeating words and incomplete sentences. Filler words are natural, especially when we are thinking. However, becoming of them help us improve our clarity and confidence. Over to you, the general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ronak. Now, next we have the grammarian, the flavor expert. Now, the expert of our kitchen is for him, the content is important, is important, but language is the aroma that makes the dish premium. And for that, we have someone who's from world's first democracy, Vaishali, Bihar, a graduate in history, loves reading and listening loves reading books, has served TMCL as secretary, Sajid Rams, and now serving as a VP Education, and he's Toastmaster Suraj. The multiple role takers for today's meeting. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. And once again, a very wonderful good evening to all fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm today's grammarian for the meeting, and as a grammarian, I have to keep a tab on all of your uses and good, whether it's good usages or bad usages. I will be taking counts of all those things, and uh, I will also provide word of the day and phrase of the day, which everyone has to use it. And if anyone use any word of the day or phrase of the day, then other participants have to raise their hand or just show thumbs up virtually, so that to just recognize the effort of the speaker or the user of the word of the day or phrase of the day. I'll just share my screen to show the word of the day and just confirm if it's visible. Here you go. Embed. Embed. It means to fix something firmly and deeply in something. It can be used figuratively as well as uh, literally as well. But here you can see the example. He worked so hard to overcome his obstacle embedded in his career. Here the word has been used metaphorically, I would say figuratively. And next, the phrase of the day is a fork in the road. It means a crucial point in life or business or a process where a mandatory decision must be made between two or more distinct, often opposing options or paths. For example, joining Toastmaster proved to be a fork in the road in her public speaking journey. So this is the word of the day embedded, and phrase of the day is a fork in the road. I will also drop both of these vocabs in the chat box so that you all can see it. And I would encourage each and everyone to use it time and again. And now I'll stop sharing the screen. And once general evaluator will call me, I will present my report back to general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Suraj. Now, coming back to the role of the head chef. Now, as I said, that the head chef does not cook every dish. Instead, she observes the coordination, tastes the flavors, checks the presentation, ensures that entire tag team works in harmony. Now, similarly, in today's meeting, I'll be observing how our speakers presented their dishes, how our table topic participants handled the live cooking challenge, how our evaluators refined the flavors, and how our role players maintained the discipline in the kitchen. Now, my role is not to criticize, but to ensure our recipe for growth is balanced. So now let me uh, let me hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day, and our team will be presenting our report when called upon by the Toastmaster of the day. Over to Madam TMOT.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prerna, and your entire tag team for outlining your responsibilities so clearly. So, before we begin, I want to tell you a little story about myself. There was a night when I did not sleep at all, not because of exams, not because of any problem, but because the next morning I had to face something terrifying. You know what is that terrifying thing? In my college, there was a speech competition, Art of Rhetoric. The first round was simple, just few lines in front of the judges, no big audience. I spoke, I qualified. But the final round, it was in a huge auditorium, bright lights, large audience, and complete silence. One of my friends went there, rehearsed before the audience entered in the auditorium, and when she saw the stage filling up, she left the campus and switched off her phone out of fear. None of us can even reach her. That time, my heartbeat kept rising as time passed. I kept thinking, should I go? Should I escape from here? Or should I just escape? And what happened next? Okay, I'm not going to tell you. Now, what happened next? I went on the stage or I went out of the campus. For now, let us invite our speaker. Our first speaker is Toastmaster Anushka and Toastmaster, just a second. Our first speaker is Toastmaster Anushka. Toastmaster Priya will be evaluating her. So, Toastmaster Anushka, benefit of animal interaction. Benefits of animal interaction. Toastmaster Anushka. The stage is all yours. All the very best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditi. I hope everyone can hear me. Good evening to all my fellow Toastmasters, and I don't think any guests are present. Today, I will be delivering my second speech, which is Speech with a Purpose. Before I start, I wanted to share a fun fact with you. Did you know that interaction with animals can decrease your level of cortisol? Now, I want to know if anyone know what cortisol is. Can I see some hands or something? All right, people do know. Cortisol is also known as a stress hormone, and an increased level of cortisol can lead to a lot of complications, including high blood pressure, excessive weight gain, and so on. Now, because I care for you guys, I'm going to persuade you to spend more time with animals so that you have a healthier life. Animals perceive the world in a way that's different than ours. We all know that. Fortunately for us, there are few that understand us: cows, elephants, dogs, and cats, just to name a few. Now, you must have heard about this term, emotional support, but I didn't understand it until I felt it. I have a 6, 7 year old golden retriever back home in Lucknow. And when she was 2 years old, I remember this scenario which made me understand what it meant. I was quite upset. I had an argument with a friend and I was vocally angry. I was just sitting in my room, and Lily, for some reason, she was just 2 years old, just came next to me, just sat there, and her demeanor changed. She was softer, calmer. And that's when I understood. It made me feel secure. It made me feel like there was someone there for me. She understood me better than most people would. And she knew what to do without even saying anything. It would be very creepy if she said something, actually. So I do believe that animals can provide you emotional support better than some humans can. And Western society has really capitalized on this. But that's not the only thing that animals can do for us. Right now, our lifestyles are quite artificial. We are driven by a lot of media, by an office culture that is not natural. As a result, I think a lot of us don't have good routines. Animals can help us here as well. When I was in VIT Vellore in my undergrad, I was fortunate enough to live in a very green, lush environment, as a result of which I used to be awakened by the sound of birds. Now, it all sounds very good, but in the beginning, I really hated it. It was just very annoying for me. However, as time went on, I actually appreciated it. I realized how much value this alarm clock had for me once I did not have it. If you have a pet like I have, they also orient your whole day. Lily wakes up at 6, 7, or 8, and she needs to go for her walk. That means I have to go for my walk. She needs a walk in the evening, so I need a walk in the evening. She needs a walk after dinner, so I need a walk after dinner. She really helps me be on a healthier routine, be more fit and active as a person. But, but these two are not the reasons why I chose this title. The reason that made me choose this title comes next. Like I mentioned, our world is quite fast paced right now. Our favorite pastime has become watching really serotonin infused content, be it movies or videos or shorts or reels. And it captivates us using a lot of lighting, sounds, noises, music. It's fun when you're watching something, but it leaves you confused, nervous, anxious, unfocused. Well, animals can provide a remedy here as well. I I have experienced this by spending time again with my pet, Lily. A good afternoon for Lily is just basking in the sun in the balcony and looking at the squirrels and the birds. And when I spend time with her just doing simple things, it really helps me. Animals can help us be more mindful. Of course, we know that animals are not capable of thinking of the past and the future. They are really just in the moment. We as humans have more complicated lives and we have to think about past and the future, and we cannot always be mindful. But it is so important, especially right now in this time period, to tap into that, to tap into more mindful activities. In conclusion, I think animals can either help you with emotional regulation or help you have a healthy routine and active lifestyle. Or maybe they can also provide you a way to your mindful journey. Thank you. That will be all.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anushka. It was a great speech. Okay, so our second speaker is Toastmaster Dishan, and Toastmaster Manvi will be evaluating Toastmaster Dishan. Toastmaster Manvi, stage is all yours. Please introduce your speaker.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aditi. The second speaker is Toastmaster Zishan, and he is attempting a project of presentation mastery path. The level 2 project 1, that is understanding your leadership, understanding your communication style. The purpose of this project is for the member to identify his primary communication style or styles in particular. The time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish all the very best to the speaker. Toastmaster Zishan, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Toastmaster Zishan, own the message. Own the message, Toastmaster Zishan.
Have you ever been in a team and thought, I'm just a participant. Why should I speak up? Many people think this way. But when I understood my communication style, I stopped seeing participant as a limitation and started seeing it as a choice. A very good evening to all the lovely Toastmasters present here. Pay your attention because here I go. It was during a group event at my college. I wasn't a part of the organizing committee. I was a volunteer, one of many hands. Half an hour before the program, two core volunteers didn't show up. The sound system failed, the schedule was slipping. People looked confused. Everyone was waiting for someone else to say something. I could have stayed quiet. I could have done my small assigned task and left. Instead, I asked myself a simple question. If I don't speak now, who will? That one question changed everything. I put up my phone down, walked to the stage, picked up the mic, spoke to the team, rearranged the back runners, and checked the names of the schedules. And let me clarify, I wasn't bossy. I wasn't shouting like a Bollywood director saying lights, camera, action, because honestly, even the lights weren't working. I was simply clear. I helped the nervous presenter breathe. I found a spare cable, and when the program finally started late but smooth, people asked, who coordinated this? They didn't expect the answer, a volunteer. That day, I realized something powerful. Communication isn't about your volume, it's about ownership. So, today, I want to share three truths I discovered about my communication style. Truths that changed my way of speaking and thinking, also. Number one is communication is responsibility, not position. You don't need a title for speak with impact. When you act like your voice matters, your behavior shifts. You stop asking, is this my role? You start asking, what needs to be said? That's the initiating side of me. When no one speaks or raises their hand, mine goes up, sometimes automatically and sometimes dangerously automatically, because I raise my hand first and then think, oh my god, why did I raise my hand? I have exam in a week. What would I do? But that initiating energy, it moves conversations forward. Number two, clarity beats control. Being a strong communicator doesn't mean being loud. It means being clear and kind. When I grabbed the mic that day, I didn't scream instruction. I spoke calmly, directly, and specifically. Clarity gives people confidence. It removes confusion. It creates momentum. That's the direct side of my style: honest, simple, and respectful. Number third is think, speak, then support. Before stepping in, I paused. What's missing? What's broken? What can be fixed immediately? That analytical pause saves time. And after thinking the things were stable, I checked on people, the nervous presenter, the late volunteer, because communication isn't just about speaking, it's about making people feel seen. You might look at my questionnaire and say, his supportive score is so low. Is he really supportive? Yes, I may spark actions first, but I always return to the people. Sometimes support doesn't wear a soft sweater, sometimes it wears work boots and carries a toolkit. So, now, how can you apply this tomorrow? I have three ways that I want to suggest to you all. Number one, pause before silence. When something feels unclear, ask one question. That question should shift the room. Number second is replace orders with ownership. Instead of saying, do this, say, let's handle this together. Or you can say, if you can handle the X thing, I can do the Y. Because language shapes collaboration. Number third, follow up. After the task is done, check on the person. Communication continues after the mic is off. Well, before I finish, let me leave you with an image: an Indian thali. Spicy, tangy, sweet, and salty. If it had only one flavor, it would be boring. So my communication style is the same as a thali. I'm spicy when I initiate. I'm tangy when I'm direct. Balanced when I analyze. Sweet when I support. Each flavor matters. And you have to think and embed in your mind that when you are speaking, you have to bring all the three together and churn it together in your communication style. And sometimes one flavor is stronger, but the place is only complete when all are present, as I said earlier. So, whether you are on the committee or just on the volunteer list, own your message, speak clearly, think carefully, and always come back to people beside you. Because communication isn't about having the loudest voice in the room, it's about having the courage to use it properly and correctly. Thank you so much, everyone.
What a wonderful speech, Toastmaster Dishan. A huge round of applause for you. So, okay, coming back, how many of you remember the story I told before this speech session? Nobody remembered? Okay. May I tell the story again?
Give us a little like hint. Maybe we will be able to.
Okay, okay. So, my speech was about my fear of coming up on the stage.
Okay, it was something about the college and you were.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Okay,
It
I'll
was
explain it
about,
in a. Yep.
I'll say that. It was about the college wherein you were having a contest or some competition. There in level one, you were okay with the judges only, but when you, as soon as you realize that there in level two there is going to be huge audience, you were shocked, you were in tension. So it's about that, the stress that we have usually, and I could say that was a fork in the road which you faced.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prerna. Okay, so I ended up this story with a question. One of my friends came on the auditorium. We saw the audience, rehearsed before the audience entered in the auditorium. But as the time passes, the crowd is becoming more dense. She skipped and she switched off her mobile phone. We can't even reach her. And I was thinking at that time, I should also go somewhere. I am not able to get on the stage. I will not speak anything. What will I do there? Or bundle of thoughts in my mind and a lot of fear. I just need courage to begin. So, okay, I have a question here. If you were in my place, what would you have done? How many of you have skipped and how many of you have gone on the stage?
Better like to go on the stage.
I agree with
Okay.
PM Suraj.
Anyone who have saved?
Because I have a reason, like something that doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So that's the formula.
Okay. Anyone who have escaped? Okay, no one. That's great. So the truth is that I also went on the stage with shaking hands, with zero sleep, with a racing heart. I was not fearless while going on the stage, but I was just unwilling to run away. And that moment taught me something very powerful. Courage is not about confidence, it's about showing up when every part of you wants to escape. For an example, you thought you will be hitting gym every day from tomorrow. At the morning, your alarm rings. You stop it because you don't want to escape. You want to escape the gym. But but believe me, when you will go on the gym, no one will be more happier than you. And that is the courage to begin. They say the best way to overcome fear is to face instantly. And that's exactly what table topic is all about. So let us now welcome Toastmaster Suraj. He is from Vaishali, Bihar, a graduate in history, and he loves reading and listening books. Has served as a secretary and sergeant at arms at Toastmaster Club of Lucknow, and now he's serving as VP Education. Now he will challenge us to begin without preparation. Toastmaster Suraj, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Madam Toastmaster of the day. And yes, I am the table topic master for the day. And before I start, I'll just give you a hint. And the hint is that which month is going on, by the way? Anyone? Feb. Okay. So
Feb.
before I start, yeah, before I start, let me tell you each topic will be. First of all, please just volunteer. And before one speaker finishes his or her speech, I would like to see another hand raised. And the timing for each topic or each speech would be 2 minutes. I mean, 1 minute, 1.5 minute, and 2 minutes. Green card will be shown by the timer at 1 minute. Then yellow card at 1.5 minute, and red card at 2 minutes. You can also have some grace period of time, that is 30 seconds, either in the beginning or in the end. And I would encourage each and everyone to use the word of the day, that is embed, and word of the phrase, that is a fork in the road. And again, everyone has to recognize the effort. And now let's start the this exciting, let's make it exciting. And I would request everyone to take the topic positively, not otherwise. uh, m- Most probably I would keep it right from the 7th Feb to 14th Feb. The topic is very simple, like, it's a date basically. So anyone who is volunteer, I'll also be testing how you can deviate, how you can twist your words, how you can keep yourself safe from telling the truth as well, mixing some different like spicy events. I mean, of course, it's totally up to you. And if you feel like in the end that you don't want to speak upon the topic, then I'll bring out something new for you. So, okay, anyone who is up for the topic, uh, I would request anyone.
उसमें से सूरज, we have a raise of hand from a journal evaluated, उसमें से प्रेरणा.
Okay, Toastmaster Prerna, thank you so much. Okay, Toastmaster Prerna. The topic is 11th Feb Promise Day. The topic is 11th Feb Promise Day.
Promise that never came to be in existence. The promise that never came to be in existence. Once there was a day when I promised myself that I would be not thinking about others, I would be just talking about me, because sometimes it's better to be selfish. But that vanished out. Just seeing a woman crying in front of me, I forgot every promise that I made of not helping others, of not standing by others. And so again, I went to the woman and asked, "What happened to you?" And she slowly said, "I'm not good. I'm not okay. I'm feeling alone." And so was I. So I started talking to the girl. That was not a woman, that was a girl. I started talking to the girl, and the girl became a part of my life, wherein whenever she feels low, she comes to me, she talks to me, and whenever I feel low, I go to her, I talk to her. And that day I realized that promises are meant to be broken, because every time, every promises are not to be taken along with you. So yeah, I used to break the promise which I make to myself, but I never break the promise that I make from others, because I know if I'm going to make a promise to other person, he or she may be trusting me a lot, so I can't lose the trust. So yeah, that's the thing. I break the promise from myself, but not from others, because sometimes I become more selfless than being selfish. So this is how the promise day is for me. Over to over to the table topic master, and what would be your take on that?
uh, you have just given or just put across a great take on this particular word, the promise. you know in fact, as soon as we, sometimes what happens, if someone is going through a lot, and at that time, just your presence, I think, it means a lot for that person. And the promise you can break which you have already made yourself, and but you cannot break the promise which you have made to others. So that tells a lot about you, and I think I highly appreciate that. But one more thing, as you mentioned that you always want to be selfless instead of selfish. So I would also just a basic suggestion that every time selfishness is not just selfish. I think selfish is selfish, right? So it's okay to be selfish. So just be easy on yourself. uh, I would request someone else uh, for the topic. I think Toastmaster Priya ma'am have raised the hand, right? Okay, thank you so much. So, the topic for Toastmaster Priya is 7th Feb, Rose Day. Toastmaster Priya, could you please unmute yourself?
7th February 1994. That date is still embedded in my mind. It was another Rose Day in our college when I was pursuing my master's in business administration. And I was super excited? No. I had experienced all kinds of Rose Days back in my graduation to make me realize that Rose Day was not a day where we only expressed our love for somebody for whom we had a feeling or a crush, but it was also to express our empathy, being there for someone we really cared for. Just a year before, my friend, who was my batchmate and my roommate at MBA, she had gone through a very bad phase in her relationship. And Rose Day was actually the day on 7th of February the previous year when she broke up with her boyfriend. And it was a very sad day in her life. So, this 7th Feb in 1994, I took a firm resolve that I will always be there to share roses and my heart on Valentine's Day with a person who wants my shoulder to cry on and for being there for them. Because in this world today, people are so busy in their daily lives that to take out time for being mindful and helping others and uplifting others is a hard thing to find today. So I urge one and all over here that whenever you come across or your friends come across a fork in a road where they are not able to take the right decision or they are not able to, find anybody, give them a hug, present a rose, and show that you're there for them. Thank you. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Toastmaster Suraj, can you hear us?
Now I can hear. I think
Okay.
I just froze, right? So, okay. So I'm so happy that I have chosen, this theme of for the topic master. And basically, Toastmaster PI, you just have inspired me, and I think all of the Gen Zs who are present here, all of them are also inspired by your speech. And guys, I think we are going to have so many, the stories of hookups and breakups, I guess, but it's all okay. Uh, the a great story, a great speech, Toastmaster Priya, and thank you so much for sharing and inspiring us. Next, I would request if anyone is in line. Is it Toastmaster Manvi? Okay. Toastmaster Asankhya.
Uh, Toastmaster Manvi, raise her hand first. You can take her first. Maybe then I can go ahead.
Oh, oh, okay. So, Toastmaster Manvi. 8th Feb proposed day. 8th Feb proposed day, Toastmaster Manvi.
What does proposal mean to you? Proposal can be sent to someone you like or can even be sent to someone who already rejected you. But trust me when I say this, when Toastmaster Suraj was giving the topics regarding the whole week, what I did was went to Google, searched what all days are left, and I wondered I will not go for those days because I do not have any idea for these specific days. And I unfortunately raised my hand, got the day that is proposed day. And something I would love to share about this specific day is it is not just about, like I said, it is not just about asking someone whether that individual will be with you. That is the general sense of this word. But on this specific day, this year, what happened was my mom waked me up. She asked me, "Do you remember what exactly the day is?" I said, "No." And for me, for that specific thing was shocking to me. She said, "Today is proposed day." And you know what? When I got married with your father, the very first proposed day was when I asked him, "Will you stay with me throughout my life?" Something that I felt my parents will not be aware of. Something that I felt they will have no idea about. And another shock came on Valentine's Day when the very first individual who wished me Happy Valentine's Day was my mom. Exactly at 12:01, she was awake and said, "Happy Valentine's Day." I was wondering why is she telling all this to me? But something that kept her alive throughout these days, throughout these years, is a hope that she can share all these memories with me. She can share what I don't know about their lives. And this year, not just on proposed day, I got a chocolate on chocolate day from her. I got a small teddy on teddy day from her. I got the very first wish on Valentine's Day from her. And that is how my mom is raising me. It is not just about couples. It is not just about people who love you. It is not just about opposite genders, but it is about how you celebrate all these days, maybe with your friends, maybe with your families. And this year, I celebrated all these days with my mom. So, I'm not sure what exactly the proposal mean to you, but the whole week for me was me being with my mom and spending a quality time with her. That was all from my side, Toastmaster Suraj. The stage is all yours.
Thank you so much for sharing this story. And it it sounds totally genuine. And you, of course, I consider you as a person who can twist the words very well. And now today's kids, I can just want to comment that today's kids are just telling their parents a story to escape their story. By the way, just take it easy. And now I think it's Asankhya Mohan. Toastmaster Asankhya Mohan. Okay. Toastmaster Asankhya Mohan. 9th Feb Chocolate Day. 9th Feb Chocolate Day. Toastmasters. Why are you laughing?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Suraj. No, I'll take it. I am a big chocolate lover, so thank you so much, Toastmaster Suraj, for that topic. And good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. How many of you are not, I shouldn't say avid, but how many of you are chocolate lovers or like eating chocolate when you are maybe not having, like what we say, not getting that cortisol? We were just discussing
I
that.
like sweet, so yes, I
All
like
right. So
chocolates.
for me, even if I may recollect, not specifically on chocolate day, but at least in the past 1 week, I discovered a really nice chocolate just to calm my cortisol levels down. My brother brought almond rock salted almond chocolate, homemade rock salted almond chocolate that I even bought 4 packets for later on. So that is what I'll say is how my Valentine's week was like, wherein I for sure had chocolates. It was me pampering myself, making sure that I am keeping my cortisol levels, or like keeping myself calmed, and at the same time making sure make utilizing the small little things in life to the fullest and enjoying those moments. Similarly, I will take this cue forward to more of how we should not just specifically remember that day, but what the moments were in that particular day. I do not even recall what particular day is chocolate day for, but I do recall eating that chocolate and the people who were with at that point of time. So my 2 cents with respect to the topic will be just make sure that you are in the there in the moment with the people, with the company is what will act as a catalyst in accentuating the flavor of that rock salted almond chocolate is what I recall. Back to you, Toastmaster, Table Topics Master.
Wow, amazing. uh, yes, Toastmasters are really like they are great word players, I would say, right? So they know they know what to speak, no pressure, nothing, and they just know how to create this story and how to put it across. So that's great, and yes, self love. And again, chocolate is, I think, one of the best thing to just calm the cortisol level. Okay, that's great. Next, do we have next speaker? Anyone who is volunteer? Okay, Toastmaster Aditi. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Aditi. 10th Feb Teddy Day. 10th Feb Teddy Day. Toastmaster Aditi.
I get the 30-second buffer.
Uh, Aditi,
Hmm. Hmm.
do you
Okay.
want to? Okay, sorry.
No, no. Teddy Day, 10th Feb. A day when people give soft toys, cute, fluffy, and harmless. But let me ask you something. When was the last time you actually needed a teddy bear? Not as a gift, not as a decoration, but as comfort. We usually think teddy bear is about the Valentine's Day or something else. But what if it is not? What if teddy bear is actually about emotional safety? Because a teddy bear represents something powerful, a place to feel safe enough to be vulnerable. And here's the unexpected part. As adults, we don't carry teddy bears. We carry stress, deadlines, expectations, and pressure. Yesterday, I went to the mall, and at the entrance, and the lady was standing here that no one will carry anything inside the mall. You have to keep it at the entrance. A little kid with no stress, no deadlines, nothing. He's carrying a small teddy bear. He's snatching the teddy bear, and he's not allowing him to that he can't take it inside the mall, but he didn't left the teddy bear. You know why? Because that teddy bear is maybe it's his safe place. We all have teddy bears in our life, the real teddy bears, of parents, of brothers, of friends. or someone we love. So, thank you.
Wow. Uh, the insight which I can infer from your speech is emotional safety. And that's why I can see that how the kids are quite attached with the toys like Teddy, right? Because it's quite delicate and soft. So that was a great take. Next, I would ask Timer, do we have time to take up more topics, or can we shift on to
Um,
another?
we can have one more topic.
Okay.
I saw
So,
Toastmaster Ronak was raising his hand, so maybe he can be the last speaker.
yeah, okay. Uh, okay. Toastmaster Ronak.
Yes.
Toastmaster Ronak. 14th Feb, Valentine's Day. 14th Feb, Valentine's Day, Toastmaster Ronak.
Um, uh, so on the calendar, it was 14 Feb. It was just a date, but uh, it was very uh, it is a day which actually connects a people. It can be a partner or a family member. Is anyone here who likes to celebrate Valentine Day with their parents? So, other than a partner, life partner, there is a family member who actually loves you from the childhood to the age when you become oldest. So, I think you can celebrate. Everyone has to celebrate Valentine Day with their parents also. So, was that. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ronak, for speech. And thank you so much, everyone. I could see that everyone was enjoying it, and everyone has put their stories across very well. And yeah, you proved that you are a Toastmaster. You can twist the story. You can escape your part. You can bring in your parents' story. You can bring in your brother's story. I mean, lots of things. So that was amazing to uh, listen to all of yours uh, story. Now, I think we are done with the table topic session, and I will hand over the stage back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Aditi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj. It was a very interesting session. So, coming back on the theme, starting is always uncomfortable. Believe me, the first day going toward the school was the toughest. But as we get usual to it, it is comfortable. Sometimes we need a little push, and that push is the courage to begin. Okay, before I call the general evaluator for evaluating us, I want a quick activity. I'll call one of the Toastmasters and you have to say one sentence that today I will begin, whatever you want. For example, today I'll begin waking up early. Today I'll begin speaking confidently. Are you guys ready? Okay, so Toastmaster Suraj. Today I'll begin. Toastmaster Suraj.
Toastmaster, I think I was just froze. You were just froze, I think.
You have to complete the sentence.
Yes.
Today I will begin.
Well, today I'll begin. What do, what will I begin? Well, today I'll begin uh, increasing the number of pages I read before sleeping. Right.
Okay. Toastmaster Anushka. Today I'll begin.
Currently, I am in a place in life that I don't have to really have a good routine. So today I will begin sleeping on time and waking up early because in my life right now, it is not embedded in my system to follow a strict routine.
Okay. Toastmaster Priya, ma'am. Today I'll begin. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Today, I will begin with spending 5 minutes extra meditating before I go to sleep.
Okay. Toastmaster Asankhya, sir. Today I'll begin.
You can call me Toastmaster Asangi. That should be fine. Today I'll begin being consistent with my fitness routine.
Okay. You see, we all have something to begin with. But what stops us? That hesitation, that courage to begin. So, that's the conclusion of the speech. You all have to begin. You have to win the courage. You have to win that hesitation. You have to overcome that hesitation. So now we'll be calling again a general evaluator to evaluate the whole speech. Toastmaster Prerna, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. And before I start, let me tell you what I'll be beginning. Today. I'll be starting my studies. So, like my preparation for the placement, and I am very serious on that. So today I'll be damn sure starting that. Now coming to the evaluation part. For the evaluation, let me call upon. Oh, okay. Let me call upon the first evaluator, Toastmaster Priya. Toastmaster Priya is a marketing professional and business management academician with a deep passion for creative writing, poetry, and purposeful service. She channels her love for poetic expression through her podcast, Soulful Scrolls. She joined Toastmaster driven by her desire to enhance her public speaking skills and grow as influential voice to make a positive difference and inspire others. And the stage is all yours, ma'am.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator, for that wonderful introduction. My target speaker, Toastmaster Anushka. You truly managed to embed your message in our hearts and minds today. For me, you really stirred us. What I mean as stirred is double S T E R. You said something that will always be embedded in our minds. So, I congratulate you for fulfilling the purpose of your project. Benefits of animal interaction. Definitely, your message was very loud and clear that how important it is to interact with animals. So, you had a very purposeful message, and I'm sure all of us today have benefited from all the various benefits that you have reminded us of. Thank you so much. Kudos to you for that. If I may tell you what I really liked about your speech, you really hooked the audience by informing us that interacting with animals reduces cortisol level. Each one of us is health conscious, and you came straight to the point with such a beautiful opening that it brought us all straight in attention, listening to you from the beginning to the end. Another very beautiful aspect of your speech was the benefits that you highlighted. I really loved the emotional support that the animals give and how they can help you to have a active lifestyle and discipline your life. And a person like me, not having an animal or a pet, has also been forced to thinking whether it would be the best thing that I can do in the part of the life that I am right now. If I may suggest two recommendations which can take your speech to the next level, the first one would be you had a very powerful story, a very powerful message that would have impacted the audience even more with your delivery. Though you had a powerful voice and good voice modulation, if you could stand up and deliver your speech, you would be using your body language, your hand gestures, your expressions would be more visible, and it would take your speech to a higher level. And number two, your call to action could be much more stronger. Instead of ending the speech with a very simple, straightaway takeaway, you could have addressed the audience and asked them, which pet are you now going to adopt and make your life more meaningful and more mindful? So, great attempt. Congratulations for completing your speech. Kudos to you. Your speech had a wonderful message. It had a great opening and you delivered it impactfully. However, by standing and delivering your speech with the right body language, expressions, gestures, and by a stronger call of action, you would have created a greater impact and taken your speech to the next level. So, congratulations. Look forward to hearing many more speeches. Over to you, Madam Jetrulivadi.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for wonderfully evaluating your target speaker. Next up, I would like to call upon the second evaluator, who's Toastmaster Manvi, a biotechnologist turned into psychology enthusiast, completed PGD in training and development from ISTD. She has a keen interest with interacting people, helping others, supporting others, and the sweetest Toastmaster I've ever met. So over to Toastmaster Manvi.
Thank you so much, Journal Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. Today, the speaker, Toastmaster Zishan, attempted his level 2 Project 1 speech of presentation mastery that was understanding his leadership style. And what I have personally seen in a number of speeches that usually people give for this specific project is they either take up the content that these are the leadership styles in Toastmasters, or they pick one style and share this is the style that I carry with a number of examples. But what Toastmaster Zishan today did was he shared a whole story, and instead of making it a theoretical speech through a theoretical project, sharing different styles, what exactly the style contains, how exactly the person talks when the individual has maybe the initiative style or any other style, he very cleverly and tactfully added his different styles with examples in that story only, wherein he divided it into three parts. After every single example he mentioned, wherein he I noted one specific point wherein he mentioned this is a style that says direct, honest, simple, and respectful. In the same way, he mentioned it two times again, and as soon as his story was about to end, he revealed that it is not just one style that anyone should carry, but it is about different styles or a mix of all these spices that are the communication style that makes an individual, because any style cannot fit in every single situation. And that was a very beautiful key message Toastmasters Ishan. A few things that I personally felt could have been improved while you were delivering the speech was not around the content, but around how you were delivering. The very first thing was I can see you are using mobile phone, due to which your hand gestures were restricted, because I believe one hand was holding the mobile and the other hand was only free. And you even have limited space wherein you cannot use your hand. In that situation, maybe we can turn on the rotation of that specific device and place it somewhere so that we have enough space and we can deliver it. Along with that, something that I noticed today was, this is something that I personally feel, whenever you were either transitioning between different phases or you were thinking what exactly will come next, you either were looking up or looking sideways. That was somewhere I personally got disconnected, because you were not maintaining the eye contact, specifically when we are in the online setup. So I request you to, whenever we deliver a speech or whenever we perform a role, try to be in a setup where we are comfortable, our hands are free, and we can deliver as we want to. Otherwise, there were a number of quotes, that too very beautiful quotes that were used, and a very beautiful key message. Three ways wherein you mention pause before silence, replace orders with with ownership, and do continuous follow-ups. And then you even mentioned that these shapes the collaboration along with communication. It was not just about Toastmasters Ishan sharing his communication style or defining different communication style, but it was about how we can improve as a communicator and even while connecting with people. So thank you so much, Toastmasters Ishan, for giving a very strong key message to all of us. And Hadi's congratulations for completing your level 2 project one. That was all from my side, being the evaluator of Toastmasters Ishan. Journal evaluator, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manvi. Hope the evaluations of both the evaluators would be embedded by both the speakers as well. And hopefully, there will be no fork in the road of communication for them. Now, coming back to my tag team, I would be calling up the timer for the timer report. Again, over to Toastmaster Manvi.
I have a small request. Can we go in the other way around, wherein we can have the grammarian, then our counter, so that I get a specific time to just collate that report?
Okay, no problem. So starting with the back, let me start with the grammarian. So I would be calling the grammarian Toastmaster Suraj for his report. Over to Toastmaster Suraj.
Toastmaster Suraj.
Toastmaster Suraj, you're mute.
Okay. Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. I'll take just a few seconds. I'm just trying to join with my laptop. Meanwhile, I'll be showing up my PPT. And there were several good usages which I would like to point out here. And is it necessary for the PPT? Do I have to show? But just I'll take just a few seconds. Just I'm almost there. Today I could see several great usages, and first of all, I would thank.
think he's disconnected.
Yeah. No, I'm not
The,
disconnected. I'm back.
okay. Okay.
I'm just on another device. And here the report is. And I would thank each and every one of you who put in great efforts using the word of the day or phrase of the day. And before that, I would like to show you the good usages which I could capture and just note it down here. In fact, type it. Remedy means cure. We know that cortisol, stress hormone, tap into means use any resource properly. Captivate means it means mesmerize. Lush means it's in green sense, greenery like that too is thickly and beautifully. There was a sentence that was mentioned by a speaker. Clarity gives confidence. Verbose, using or expressed in more words than are needed. A bundle of thoughts are good use when we have to express or just show that there are in number of thoughts which are flooding your mind. So in that way, so it seemed good to me. There was a use, a shoulder to cry on. It means someone who is willing to listen to your problems and give you sympathy, emotional support, and encouragement. So I think that was the great take, and I couldn't capture any like prepositions, article, or tenses where anyone had like used wrongfully. Now I have embed. I can say that still there are people, participants who are using the words and the phrase of the day. For example, Toastmaster Priya, she has used a fork in the road not just once, more than once. I still needs to just transfer her names from this category to this one. And embed Toastmaster Anushka, she has also used this word more than once. So again, the words are being used. So again, this report cannot be taken as a full-fledged one. And I still, till the time we have the meeting left, I would encourage everyone to keep using the word and just carry this particular word and the phrase of the day and just use it in your normal life as well. So thank you so much once again for using it. Now I would hand over the stage back to General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Grammarian Toastmaster Suraj. Next up, I would like to call upon the R counter, Toastmaster Ronak. Over to Toastmaster Ronak.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prerna. During today's meeting, I have listened the for filler words and vacuous sound like and all. So I would like to show my report, and was it was the whole report. Toastmaster Anushka for the speaker. Toastmaster Anushka has used three times three times so, one time like, and one time but, and two short pauses, and one other filler words. Toastmaster Zishan has used one time and one time other filler words. For the evaluator, Toastmaster Priya has used are two times and so two times. Toastmaster Manvi has used are one time, one time, and so one time. TM Toastmaster of the day has used three times and one times, and general evaluator has not used any filler words. For the grammarian has used two times three times so, and one time like. A counter has used three times two times so. For the TTM session, it was Toastmaster Prerna has used one time and so one time. Toastmaster Manvi has used two times and one time so. Toastmaster Asang has used one time and but one time, and and Toastmaster Aditi has used so 2 times. So it was all my report. Over to you, Toastmaster Prerna.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ronak. Next up, I would like to call upon the timer, Toastmaster Manvi. Over to Toastmaster Manvi.
Thank you so much, Journal Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. As I mentioned in the very start, that I'll be sharing how exactly we did good or where we can improve in the timing part. Let me share my screen and show you what exactly is the timing for every speaker. Wherein we started at 4:07, that was 7 minutes after the scheduled time. That can be improved. Sajet at Arms Toastmaster Suraj took 5 minutes 27 seconds as Sa. Toastmaster Suraj as presiding officer took 2 minutes and 29 seconds. In the initial part wherein TMOD was introducing the theme and before the introduction of the journal evaluator, Toastmaster Aditi took 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Coming to the overall journal evaluator and tag team introduction, the overall time taken was 11 minutes and 43 seconds. The respective time taken by timer accounter grammarian during the introduction is displayed on the screen. Coming to the prepared speeches session, when Toastmaster Anushka delivered her speech in 5 minutes and 53 seconds, and Toastmaster Zishan took 6 minutes and 36 seconds. Both the speakers are qualified. Coming to the table topic session, the overall table topic session went for 13 minutes and 53 seconds. Here are the table topic speakers report, wherein you cannot see my timing because I totally forgot that I even am a timer. So if someone has noted that specific time wherein I was the table topic speaker, I would love to have that from any one of you. Coming to the evaluators, before going to the evaluators, all the table topic speakers were even qualified. Coming to the evaluators, Toastmaster Priya took 2 minutes and 48 seconds, and um, I being the second evaluator took 2 minutes and 57 seconds. I am really sorry, I missed writing that here. Coming to the grammarian report, Toastmaster Suraj took 3 minutes and 63 seconds. Oh God, why there is so much error today? But he took 53 seconds, 3 minutes and 53 seconds. And Toastmaster Ronak took 2 minutes and 7 seconds. That was all from my side, being the timer for today's meeting. The stage is all yours, Channel Evaluate.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manvi. Now, as the food is fully cooked and we are at the end of the meeting, uh, the timer told the timing. The hour counter checked in for the quality, and the grammarian checked in for the flavor that we had. And it was all at the nice level. But coming back to me, the head chef, and it's my job to give some feedback and also wish uh, kudos if there is something very nice. So, starting with our Sajid at Arms and presiding officer, Toastmaster Suraj, who was the most powerful person in this world, and this question made us all question ourselves. So, starting with a question was an interactive part, I could say, wherein we all get aware, we all had our attention towards you. So, this was a nice attempt. And other than that, you have perfectly told about the mission, vision, and explained briefly. You also welcomed the Toastmasters, the guest Toastmasters who are here. So, it was a brief, I could say, intro. So, kudos to you on that. Coming to our TMOD, as the first time being the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Aditi did her part very nicely. So kudos to you on that. You started with like a question that make us stuck on you. So that was a nice part. But as soon as you started, we thought that you would be starting with an elaborative, structure of the session, but you just called the general evaluator for the introduction. So you can brief on your theme before calling the general evaluator. That was the one recommendation that I want to give you. And the second recommendation would be that we first call evaluator for introducing the speaker. So you just forgot that. But on the second evaluator, you did it good. So kudos on that. But you did your part really very nice. So congratulations. Now coming to the table topic session, wherein the table topic master had a great choice of the topic, wherein we were all thinking that it would be a funnier or could be weird also, but it all turned to a life lesson giving session, wherein the rose day, the proposed day, teddy day, chocolate day, every day gave us a lesson. So a good attempt on that, and all the table topic speakers spoke really very nice. They molded their words so nicely that we were not thinking that they would be embedding it like that. But kudos to all of us on speaking so nicely. Coming to the evaluators, uh, Toastmaster Priya, the first evaluator, you beautifully evaluated the speaker, target speaker. You took on the CRC approach. All the points were covered. Just a suggestion to tell whether the pathway and the level are covered or not, like she attained the pathway or not, because I thought that was missing because I don't know which path the speaker is in. So you can tell us about that too. Coming to Evaluator 2, you wonderfully covered the CRC approach and you wonderfully introduced the speaker and also told us about the pathway and level 2. So, congratulations on that. Now, coming to the tag team, Timer, Grammarian, and Accounter, they did their roles very nicely. They also explained all the timers, all the reports visually, which made us, that okay, we can see the report what we have done. So it was a nice attempt on that. Um, Kudos to the tag team too. Now coming back to the general evaluator, that is me. While giving the introduction, I fumbled a bit because I wasn't prepared at all. But I think that few suggestions for all of us to be in prepared before the meeting so that the fumbleness or the on time chaos could be reduced. And as the timer said, we started at 4:07. It was a good attempt that we were only 7 minutes late, but 7 minutes is also very important to be marked up on. So I would just request to like we were late because of the role players. We were assigning the role players. So I would request to be on time so that we can start on time and finish our meeting on time as well because time is very precious for all. Just a few suggestions would be that the role player should be assigned previously before the meeting because it's sometimes hectic for a single role player to make dual roles. So that would be a suggestion, and else the meeting had a great session of learning. So over to the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator and all the task team and evaluators. Okay, coming back to the theme again, there will be always moments in life when fear feels louder than the courage. Moments when running away feels easier than stepping forward. Sometimes life places us in a fork in the road, one path leading to comfort and another leading to growth. In those moments, doubt tries to embody itself in our mind, whispering that we are not ready. But the growth never happens in comfort. It happens when the moment you choose a harder path, the moment you decide to show up. I have a question. How many of you is going to regain the courage to begin today? Please raise your hand. Okay, okay, that's a few. So, courage is not loud. It's a quiet decision taken in a fork in the road. And that decision changes everything. That's all for today's meeting. I give back stage to the presiding officer of the club. Stage is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Riti Singh. And as a presiding officer, I would love to thank each and every one of you for taking up the role. That too, before that, I'll just say that there's polling. The poll has been launched. Please vote, and then we will just we'll talk. Okay, so polling has been done, and uh, I would just start like thanking every one of you. Again, UGI, when this name comes in front of me, I'll just write down, I'll just give a dash and then save yes. And oh, so basically, Toastmaster Club of Lucknow, the meetings we all are having, every meeting seems like definitely it would prove to be a kind of fork in the road, definitely, because this is a matter of the entire club and its future. So definitely the way you people are helping, that's again amazing, and that's great. Thank you so much again. And thanks to Toastmaster of the Day, Aditi Singh. You took up the role just today noon, and you kept the it is basically. I just she's always up for whenever she is free, always up for the role. And Toastmaster Manvi, uh, I think it would not be wrong if I just tell her the backbone of the meeting of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow. So I would thank, and I would thank Toastmaster Jishan for coming up with beautiful speech. Toastmaster Ronak, Toastmaster Anushka, again a great speech. And now I request Toastmaster Priya to be. Because initially I just missed your introduction. Of course, you have been introduced by the general evaluator, if I'm not wrong. And but I would like to listen to from you, and anything which you liked in the meeting, anything which you could just add on, something that can help us to improve the quality of the meeting. And yeah.
Thank you, Presiding Officer Suraj, for giving me the opportunity. Yes, I would like to share a couple of things. If Manvi would like to time me, she can go ahead because sometimes, being a poet, I tend to get carried away. So, first and foremost, the Toastmaster of the Day, Aditi Singh, had a wonderful topic, and I salute the courage of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow for, in spite of the challenges that you face in getting the desired number of members, you're doing an amazing job collaborating, and it is something which is always going to be there as an example in my mind how you all have kept up that flame of courage in your hearts, not giving up and showing up every Sunday afternoon with another meeting. And you all have crossed the milestone of 220. That is amazing. I remember coming as a guest in, I think, your 200th meeting or maybe earlier, I don't remember. And I was there once wherein I recited a poem. Am I correct? If anybody attended. Yes. So that was just a brief interaction I had, and it was nice attending the meeting. But today I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I am from the Gabby's Online Advanced Toastmasters Club, and I don't normally get the time on a Sunday. But today, thank you very much for approaching me to take up a role. And thankfully, I had the bandwidth of this attending this meeting, and it was a thorough delight. So, kudos to you all for this wonderful session. And I love how I'm sorry I didn't get the name of the other club that is supporting Toastmaster Club of Lucknow. So, my heart goes out to you all, and I wish you all the best for being a true sergeant at arms for Toastmaster Club of Lucknow and supporting them in every meeting, being there, showing up, and helping the show to go on. So keep doing this great work, and I'd definitely like to come again and take up more roles or even say a speech, recite one of my speeches here. Thank you so much. Back to you, presiding officer.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Priya. And of course, the words from people like you works like a fuel for the club like Toastmaster Club Lucknow. So definitely that has encouraged us all a lot. And thank you so much for showing up here, and thank you so much for taking up the role of evaluator.
Just
And
sorry to
yeah,
interrupt. Just one more thing I'd like to say. Big
yes.
shout out to all of you all here. The way you all have been multitasking, taking up two and three roles is commendable. And I love the energy and spirit of each one of you. You all are at the beginning of your careers, but you all are doing a splendid job in Toastmasters. So keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, Mama, and I think your appreciation is noted, and I think we are blessed, I think, to have you in the meeting, and we are looking forward to having you in more and more meetings, and definitely we will be learning a lot from you. And thank you so much again for saying such great words for all of us. And now I think Toastmaster Manvi, do we have the certificates? Okay. So we'll just have certificates ceremony for best Eagle Eye role player, best speaker, best evaluator. So best speaker. Any guess from anyone? We had Toastmaster Anushka and Toastmaster Jason. Both of them delivered their speeches wonderfully, but of course we have to choose. We don't have to choose. I think one of them might have. I think there is high chance that it might be draw as well. I mean, I'm not sure. So yes. What? Okay. It's Toastmaster Jason. Congratulations, Toastmaster Jason, for grabbing the Best Speaker award, and many more to come, and all the best for your future endeavor. Yes. Next, we have Best what's this? Speaker?
This is for best table topic speaker.
Okay, sorry, this is tabletop. Okay, this is okay. And best table topic is speaker. We are having any guess from anyone? And
Toastmaster Priya.
okay, let's
Toastmaster Priya.
let's give her a big shout out again. Congratulations, Toastmaster Priya, for grabbing the best table topics speaker. What? Congratulations once again. Next, we have best evaluator. And again, we have Toastmaster Priya again. Oh my God. Great. Congratulations, Toastmaster Priya, for grabbing this
Thank you so
certificate. Not
much.
just certificate, but this is an achievement, of course. Today you'll feel blessed. I mean,
I'm
uh,
already blessed being a
yeah,
part
yeah,
of
yeah.
this
Sure,
meeting.
sure.
Thank you so
You
much.
must be. Next, so we have best Eagle Eye role player, and here let's see who is grammarian, timer, or the counter role player.
Any guesses?
Any guesses?
Grammar.
Anyone?
It's a tie. Try. It's a
Let's see.
try.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the best
So,
Eagle Eye role player is none other than our grammarian Toastmaster Suraj.
thank you
Congratulations,
so much.
Toastmaster Suraj.
Thank you. Last but certainly not the least, best Lionheart role player, Tmod GTTM. So we are going to have the best Lionheart role player
Tie
as
between TMOD and TTM.
guess. Let's see. It's Tmod Toastmaster Aditi. Congratulations, Toastmaster Aditi. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, Toastmaster Manvi, for all the back-end support and the role, like multiple, again, multitasking thing you have done. And thank you so much once again, everyone. And I think not a single day should goes, without gratitude. And when it comes to Sunday, I think there are lots of gratitude I do have for like the Toastmasters who join in this session or the meeting for the just for 2 hours at least. So it was great. And anyone who wants to share, Toastmaster Aditi, I think you took up the role of team mod, and that too in another club. How did you feel? How are you feeling? Anything else you want to share?
Actually, it was my very first time taking up the role as the Toastmaster of the day. And I don't know what I was thinking, and I took the role of T-Mod. And one of my senior Toastmasters, Swarnima, helped me in figuring out what to do and how to do. And I have made a lot of mistakes, I know. What I thought I will be doing, at some point, I have spoken something else. Like I forgot uh, inviting Toastmaster Priya to introduce the speaker. But I I showed up the courage to begin, and I'll improve for sure. Thank you.
Your decision has been in sync with your performance, and your performance is definitely in sync with the result. So again, kudos to you. Uh, Toastmaster Manvi, do we have anything or do you want to say anything? So it's 1800, and can we just call it a day? Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, and let's call it a day. As a Sergeant at Arms, I adjourn the meeting.
Thank you so much, Suraj.
Yeah, thank you so much.